Well, Coasters, it's Bruce here, and in Greymouth today, beautiful day, and I'm with Gaylene Donaldson. Gaylene, thanks for taking the time to chat with me. The reason I wanted to come and say hello was I've seen the leaflet where there's a fundraiser for Cancer Society West Coast, and you're a pivotal part of it. Can you tell me why you're involved?
Sure. So I'm going to show photographs that I took while I was on a trip in Botswana last year. A friend of mine suggested that I showed them at the Regent Theatre for family and friends, and I saw an opportunity to raise some money for Cancer Society at the same time. So approached them, and they were on board, and it's grown from there.
And you've had family impacted by cancer?
Yes. So the night's to honour my older brother Gary. He passed away from bowel cancer in 2016. So wanted to honour him as well as raise money for Cancer Society.
I couldn't imagine a better way of doing it.
No, it's great.
Now, I'm really curious about Botswana.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's landlocked.
It is.
They say that it's safe.
It is.
How did you find it?
Oh, it's fantastic. Safe. Like we were camping in tents out on the delta. Felt perfectly safe. Obviously, we had guides. We had a photography guide and a safari guide. And some people running the camp. So, couple of stories to tell where probably should have been afraid, but wasn't. Just perfectly safe.
When you say the delta, is that the Kalahari?
Okavango Delta.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Huge.
Massive. We only saw a small part of it, and it's formed from rain that comes out of Angola. So when we were there, it was relatively dry. It wasn't the wet season, so but obviously water means lots of animals around, so it's good for photography.
So tell me, did you have to get many shots? I mean, I've never been to Africa. Do you have to get inoculated?
I can't remember what they were, but there was 2 or 3 I had to get. A booster. I'd been to South Africa a few years prior, so there was a booster for that. But yep, there were some shots I had to take.
Now they tell me there's a couple of million people there, or 2.2 million, or something like that, and it's in one of the references I read, it's the poorest country in Africa. Is that correct?
I don't know. You've done better research than me. If I'm totally honest, and this sounds a bit harsh, but I wasn't interested in the people.
Yep.
It was all about the.
Did you see a lot of people?
No, because I was out on safari. We were in a small town for 3 nights, a town called Kasane, but didn't go out in the town or anything. Just stayed in the lodges and just went out on boats and safaris.
What was the food like?
Food was great. Food in the camp was amazing. We had a guy that was doing all our cooking. Fabulous. But just good honest food. So
they say that Botswana is one of the safest countries in Africa to be in. Did it feel like that?
Yeah, I never felt unsafe at all. Not at all. Just never did I feel unsafe being around people. So, no, as far as I'm concerned, it was good.
I also read that it's got the largest resources of coal in the world.
I didn't know that either.
No, I didn't know. I didn't know
I didn't
it either.
see any coal, but
Now, could you drink the water?
Not out in the delta. That we had bottled water. They had a good supply of bottled water. So, but in the lodges and that, yeah, we could drink water.
Now, I've heard you talk before about your passion for photography.
Mm-hmm.
How long's it been with you?
Oh gosh, I remember. I don't know. I'm guessing 8, and I got one of those Kodak Instamatic cameras for Christmas.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've just loved it since then. It's just something I've grown with and loved it. So, and just got more creative as the years have gone on, and upgraded the camera gear and just kept going. Joined the local club here, and that was good.
Now, I've seen one of the images, which I think was taken in Botswana. It looks like a leopard up a tree.
Yeah.
Is it a leopard or?
It's a leopard, yes.
And how close were you?
Oh, very close. We spent 2 days with that leopard. Very close, and like we had lions you could touch from being in the truck. They just walked up past the truck. So elephants within 2 meters.
So you must have some amazing shots.
Yeah, I've got one or two. I brought home about 15,000 images.
No.
Yeah, so, but obviously they're not all, we're not going to show them all. You won't be there till midnight, so.
Yeah, it sounds fascinating. So what have we got? We've got tigers,
No
leopards.
tigers.
No tigers?
Leopards, mostly elephants, and one of the reasons I went is my love for elephants. They're just the most amazing animal as far as I'm concerned. Buffalo, hippos, heap of birds, lots of antelope type animals, giraffes, zebras,
So you saw them all?
lions. I think I said lions. Yeah, saw them all, and just saw heaps of them. They're just everywhere. It's great.
It really does sound like a trip of a lifetime, doesn't it?
It was. It certainly was, and it was a very special trip. It was Gary, my brother, asked me to go on a special trip.
Right.
So that's why I went. It had to be special. And at the end, I spent 3 days horse riding, out viewing the animals as well. So that was pretty cool.
So Gary's wishes have been carried out by the sound of it?
Yes.
Oh, that's
took
good.
me 3 years to find this trip and go on this trip. It had to be special, and it was.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And so to get to Africa, where do you fly?
We went Air New Zealand, so we went via Perth, then to Johannesburg, and then from Johannesburg up to Kasane, up in Botswana.
And no trouble with customs and all those sorts of things?
It was easy.
Really?
Yeah, easy. Yep.
No, you're a brave thing.
Yep.
Now tell me, Tina from the Cancer Society has talked at length about the nights that you're going to have, and at this stage there's 3 nights.
Yep.
And is it at the region?
Yeah, Greymouth region. So it's and Paddy's been amazing. He's giving us the theatre to do this, and it's on the actual big screen in the movie theatre.
Oh, so the images are?
Yeah, and when I saw them, I was blown away. They look amazing just on those big screens. So I can't wait to see it myself, actually.
And it looks like there's a charge of $10.
Yes, there
which
is.
is almost, it's a donation, I guess, in many ways.
Yep.
And so any rearrangements likely with some of the events around New Zealand at the moment? I guess it'll be just a timing thing.
It will be, and we'll just work with Paddy on that. Whatever Paddy has to do, if there has to be some restrictions, or if we do have to postpone, we'll do that. But it's almost ready to go. I'm putting the finishing touches on it now, so we'll just have to wait to see what happens.
Oh, Tina tells me that the Wednesday, the 19th of August show, because I said, look, I'd like to buy a couple of tickets, and she said, don't know whether you'll be able to.
No, it's pretty much sold out. Which is great, and a lot of family coming to that one, which is really important because of Gary. But I'm really excited.
I think you've done a great thing. So, Coasters, you can go onto the Cancer Society's Facebook page. There's a link there. The tickets are $10. Even if you pay the $10 and don't go, it's a really good cause, fantastic cause. And Gaylene, this is. I've got to say, I'm quite moved by the whole story, and it hasn't finished yet, has it?
No, it hasn't. And just to say, all photos that are shown, I'm happy to donate them if people want to get them printed. And Stuart Nimmo has donated a framed image of one of the elephant shots they took, which is going to be raffled. But we're going to work something out with Stuart. I'll donate the photo, people can get it printed, and a portion of that will also go back to Cancer Society. So you can take one home if you want and hang it on your wall.
I had a look at the framed photo with the elephants. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It
was hard handing it over.
I'm sure it would be. Well, look, Gaylene, thanks so much for your time. We'll look forward to being in the audience and watching you present the images, and it sounds like a trip of a lifetime is going to be extended to all of the coast community, which is fantastic.
That's great. And thanks everyone for the support. It's fantastic. Thank you, Bruce.
Catch you later.
All right.